Community-based rehabilitation in Dadaab started off 2007 under Handicap International. And community-based rehabilitation is a strategy that addresses improving the quality of life of persons with disabilities. And this is a multi-sectoral strategy that addresses all the 5 areas that we are working with: protection, health, livelihood, education, community communication. It is addressing all those areas.
In the community-based rehabilitation project, part of what we do is disability mainstreaming, where it's basically a process of achieving social inclusion, particularly in the community. And we do that through 3 main activities, that is advocacy, empowerment, and accessibility. And so in advocacy, we are trying to look at community awareness, particularly to parents of those who have children with disability. We do door-to-door awareness to them, we talk to them, we counsel them, and also we extend the awareness in the school, whereby we try to do it through school debating clubs, environmental clubs, even the Writers Club, and also through creating awareness among the teachers, the PTAs, and also the head teachers. So basically, we do that in advocacy.
Assalamu alaikum. Anaga waxaan nahay hay'ad handicap, waxaan qabanaa wacyigelin, waxaan u qabanaa iskuulada iyo waxaan u qabanaa bulshada. Waxaan sameynaa wacyigelin badan, waxaan kala hadalnaa dadka faquuqa si looga yareeyo dadka curyaaminta. Waxaan sameynaa oo kale iskuulada aan ciyaalka geynaa curyaaminta. Waxaan ka aragnay oo inay yareeyeen faquuqa. Waxaan kaloo aan ku aragnay bulshada inay la qabsadeen dadka curyaaminta. Dhibaato badan aan la kulmi jiray, waxaa ka mid ah faquuq fara badan, waxaa ka mid ah midabka koor. Laakiin hadda waa yaray, intaasoo dhan waa soo waayay.
Through disability mainstreaming, we have been able to train partners on removing barriers like physical barriers, environmental barriers, institutional barriers, and communicational barriers. Partners have responded very well by constructing accessible toilets, construction of footpaths in their offices, and they have been changed their attitudes towards persons with disabilities. Also, partners have been able to come up with SOPs that are inclusive of persons with disabilities. We've also been able to conduct accessibility audits in various agencies.
There were quite a number of children with severe, moderate, or mild disabilities who normally attend here to get services. We do an activity of daily living skills whereby we train the clients on how to be independent. And since there are a lot of persons with disabilities in the camp who have a mobility constraint due to the variety of disabilities they have, they identify clients who need mobility services, mobility devices, and then they are given those kind of wheelchair or tricycles or other devices so that they become independent. You find that somebody who was confined at home or somebody who was waiting all services to be done for him or for her is now independent, comes to Center for Services, goes to other organizations, challenges everyone. So that is another significant thing I can mention that the technical team also do. About the mid-level, they also do a physical and occupational therapy because there are a lot of persons with physical disabilities who cannot be independent due to the severe contractures they have, which hampers or hinders for them to do the daily living skills. So they are given exercises, physiotherapy, occupational therapy. As a result, they become independent. When we talk about outreach, they also play another significant role because they identify clients who need the handicap international services, and then they refer clients to the center depending on the need of that particular individual. For example, if the child or the person with disability they are referring needs an activity of daily living skills, they refer such clients to us, whereby we give those services to make them independent.
We also, in mainstreaming, talk to other partners. We have partnership. All agencies must be involved. And we believe that for us to access the services, then we must have good policies by all other agencies to be able to create an enabling environment that will assist people with disabilities access services. And this one has been very successful, especially in our programs in Dadaab. We have all the players, even those people who are not directly concerned with the disability. We are encouraging integration, but integration with the understanding that there could be a limitation that also these people require support.
UNHCR together with Handicap have worked tirelessly to ensure that persons with disability are incorporated. The level of acceptance within the community is improved.
Our partnership was mainly anchored on three specific areas, and one of it was capacity development for the child protection case workers, how to do child-friendly interviews, how to communicate children with disability, disability inclusion in our child-friendly centers. The other area was disability assessment, where HI helped us with their technical skills to conduct an assessment of how friendly our child-friendly spaces are.
As DRA, we also offer travel documents to refugees, and we worked closely with the HI to ensure that people living with disabilities also access the travel documents to travel outside the camp, like for example to Nairobi, to get specialized services.
As part of the team in the protection cluster, we've been working with Handicap International, more so in the GBV programming, where we focus mainly on the gender-based violence prevention and response. And mainly how we've been supporting each other with Handicap International is mainly through the referral mechanism, where we've been receiving clients of who've been assaulted in one way or the other.
We also need to step down actually, especially when it comes to livelihood and starting off programs to do with livelihood, because looking at it, we have actually been low in terms of providing livelihood projects for persons with disability, and we depend on other agencies to assist us. It is good, but initially we also need to be kind of involved, and also establishing income generating activities. We also need to step up to ensure that people establish income generating activities for persons with disabilities.
Baba 1999. Pantakan good panto kakuma. Kakuma takan good. Kakuma wan bian sedan ani molpi. Eni ale bakan le red. Baka yani ka bakan le. Kichi luen. Wan kina na chugo. Wan angol. Eni yong red. Eni yong red ya yogin ngol. Ayu nya bago ken. Batut. Lên mày ai lắm batut kule cái ni niar ayo ga ni ngol ni bên ama nem wan kina na chuk waran kon wandi ayo kon wandi te ready sick di la abara ba matunam jirki da ya kayale jarkan tin ya jarkan 5 liter aya kayale kuja kom because the kina ni ko nyen 10 liter de ndia ngega aya kayale otherwise ba kamba beneru ku be bakara ko kuja ko ke yen pero lai wa e bad lai wan tere ke lai ket ana kin lai ket rek community ya ken ke akun ko ya la da nyir ga la en ki tiwa na dio gala ke ti ke ken ti kan ken war ki ani ka ken na ye ke chol clip ke ti ta chup ke da chup ken e ani ka ben lo yen wa ki ani ka ben lo ran ben ne ara gomen respect ka lu yen man en wil ki ali ala lo ba pim ya bai wan ta tu wan ku ba ki ala tu aya tinga jin ko be na dal man nyir nyir go ga na to ato man da jamo to di ko de le yin la chu e chu ko ka cha dir pu ko ra ne pu ko re a ke gan pon mama ku tinga man mama kai ko man je ko i man ji por dam bo le ju ping wa ye don e le ko mi batin aseli batin ga na ta tino tinga mu piu batin ka to ri bane ya lo ben e jin ki chai lo music ya lo era na party sem gala andi ka nya pep
maxamed aadan cali ali dhaha magacaygu waxaan ahay Soomaali da'deedu waa 29 sano waxaan ku dhashtay Muqdisho gaar ahaan xaafad Tawfiiq hadda inta ma shaqeey shaqada manaha yar oo manaha iska haysto baaskiilada iyo waxaan meesha la arkay waa uma ka shaqeystaa shaqo kale oo aan hayo oo hadda la sheegi karo ma jirto real horta taas manaha waxa waaye way kala duwanta handicap intaan aan arkin ya waxaan ahaa nin manaha sidii manaha ya guri mugdi ku jira dhaneen manaha waxaan ahaa manaha qof manaha sidii oo afar lugootinayo manaha jilbaha iyo gacmaha ku soconayo ninkii artaba inuu manaha gadaal u soo fiirimayo manaha ya aanan manaha dhahayn qof bini aadam miya qofkan uu leeyahay hadda laakiin waxa waaye dadkii oo dhan way lismiin laakiin ni fiirnaay ma laha laakiin markaas ag la'aanahay meeshaani tuha waa soo soconaay ya hadda waxaan soconaa 20 minutes handicap waxa weyn ay qabataan fursad badan ka helay handicap waxay siisay manaha oo waxna alaab ganacsi oo manaha tuul aan ku rita manaha alaabta ay siisay dalad oo aan kaarsaday ay siisay skill-ka suu manaha ani uu ii caawiyay manaha isku socod manin ani ay waayo antu waxa lagu shubaa manaha.
Our main emphasis on sustainability strategy has been the training that we started off the 10 months training. The 10 months training on capacity building refugees on functional rehabilitation has been a very important one because it gives the knowledge to the community workers, and through that they are able to give very good services to their fellow community members. Through this program, we have had a lot of achievements, because now there is the community workers, rehabilitation workers are able to work autonomous and provide functional rehabilitation to the community members. So we have also thought of life beyond the camps, that the therapy cannot only end up here, even wherever places they go, whether they're going to Somali, they need to have the capacity And it is important that we have people who are capable of doing this, and these people must be people who are living with persons with disabilities themselves. So we have trained the caregivers, we have trained the community workers, we have trained the family members to ensure that they do this. Apart from this one, we are also linking, we have written a directory that is linking persons with disabilities with in Somalia, so that when they go there, they'll have at least a place where to start off, where they can get the services. And we are also trying to partner with other agencies that are already in Somalia to ensure that there is continuity of services across. Apart from that, we have also been campaigning on provision of a kitty for persons with disabilities who are going for this World that is ongoing.
إلهي بان كم هذا نيا ود إلهي بان إسكاله آدي آد بسكول بماي فقوق جوه قبل جري عريانين فقوقه ضدك كم ده حتى لقى سوق هذا نيك عريان كان ناق بورسن كرا ناق عريان كان بورسن كرا آدي آد بهذا ما هذا وفي عنده يعني قلنتو حاسم هاي ده لده هنديكاب dadka ay arkaan yar yarka waxa ahaan jireen waa la yeesi jiray qofku waa la tuuriyan jiray wax waaran amal baa laga soo qaadi jiray hadda intay wacdi gelinta maatay ee qaxootiyaha la dhaxmaray ee aad loo qabtay tareeniyaha aad iyo aad baa loogu mahadinayaa qofka lama faquuqo dadka lama faquuqo ayaan laga sii daynin baa waliba dhihi lahaa
Like any other person, we also have a constraints. Some of the constraints that we have had is that we are working in vast areas, and we have got the number of staff might not be covering the area adequately. But despite this, there have also been strides. Another constraint has been on insecurity, because follow-up by national staff to ensure that the right thing is being done in the community has not been effective, because we cannot go freely to the blocks. So this has been one of the things that has been limiting. Demands and expectation of persons with disability is also another problem, because people with disability, some of them had kind of very much a dependency, you can say dependence syndrome, whereby all the time they expect to be given or keep on receiving. But now we are trying to bring in the aspect of people being self-reliant, and it's still being faced by some resistance, but there has been change of attitude with the time as a result of this particular program.